God damn, that's tough. Man, something wrong with my phone, man. I can't hear shit on this bitch. Well, they can't hear me. What up, man? You can hear me now? Oh, okay. Man, look, man, you need to take up a benevolent fund for me, another phone, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, y'all just hearing you about your game with SMU.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ooh, okay, let me, yeah.
They got my iPad and everything.
Yeah, he hit you up. He hit you up in the group at 3. Yep. And that's what made me call you.
How many yards?
Yeah.
How many yards?
Yeah, call him though, man. Or hit him back in the Discord. I'm gonna give him a call. You on the Discord. All right.
Good catch. How about?
Now we're getting in a good spot. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Makes the grab.
All right, let me see that.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
After losing a couple.
Hey, call Jeff and tell him Pastor Reddy, man.
Hello, Taylor Jeff.
Flips it out to the back.
Man, damn, man. Looking down at my fucking phone.
And this defense is
Are you trying to?
Yeah, I'm distracted.
Keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so
Knew what he wanted to do. Man, one of y'all call Jeff, man. I got to lock in.
Changed the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
I'm talking about his cousin, man.
It's Jamaaaahl. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Damn, I needed that fumble. I needed that fumble. Good shit, Fi. I ain't scoop it up, though. Good shit. Knock that bitch loose.
They fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Good shit, Fi. Rodriguez.
With a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Huh?
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their
In the car?
success.
What you left in there?
Catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him
Turn that
again.
fan on.
This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
All right. Okay, I'll go get it in a second. You got a date at 5.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Yep.
Deafening noise. Here's Jamaaaahl. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks. They came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Ooh, I needed that stop. Why that nigga lost big yards after he picked up that big game? 4th and 25. Man, he thought I was blitzing that bad time.
They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Picks up
Ooh, he gonna like that run right there. He gonna quit. First play of the game. I bounced off everything.
And it's the game-breaking speed.
You watching that shit real?
Takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing
Yes, sir.
Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football.
Oh, shit. Y'all probably have to play tomorrow then. Y'all got 48 hours, so tomorrow be the last day.
To keep that guy on your roster, it's like
Yeah, you got time.
in the country, right? You got one of the best backs to to be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you
Yeah,
mentioned,
that nigga go to sleep early, Clay.
transfer can go make
He
money elsewhere. So keep him on the roster.
he go to work at 4 in the morning though. That's why.
One of the best in the country at his
Yup.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Finding themselves
That nigga, my cousin Brendan.
love to get a drive going here.
See it ain't pick no team. He told us he gonna wait till the next season. Yeah, he gonna wait till we start our third season. He trying to figure stuff out. See it a critical thinker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
After that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. The quick out. Turning it on. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert early.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Spins away from the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback adapting. Makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bowie. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quick handoff. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Clinton. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up and throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. He's looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The offense changing the play. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Got enough for the first. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throwing, Lewis dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
He's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Complete. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Bowie. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Lewis. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
They're dealing with a second and long. Lewis wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. This time it's complete. There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snaps it in the shotgun. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Lewis to throw. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Man, it almost disaster monster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed
Yo.
in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Oh, I was on that damn phone. I'm gonna lay off these young fella, man.
Second and 10 from their own 25. Lewis to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
He hit that darn shit.
Interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way.
He hit that darn shit.
Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, sometimes you can live with mistakes, but you can't live with the critical mistakes. Like, turning the football over is one thing, but this is 2 now that he's thrown to the other team. It's gone all the way back to the house.
Just lay down on field, man. Y'all really are. That nigga hurt my fucking running back in the first quarter, man.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Damn, that nigga hurt Ahmad Hardy, man. I hope he be better on second half, man. I took that nigga ass all the way out the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowie. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing. Lewis. Fires to the middle.
Bitch.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Try that shit again. Watching my safety do.
Now on second and long.
Gotta go deep.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time. Let's it
Oh, boy.
Got his man
Safety down here. On your ass.
Trying to seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing
That nigga said Colorado about 30.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. Right down the middle.
Colorado about 30.
Missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Man, that is such great third down defense.
Billy, Mike, he the HVAC guy.
Where he's at, 'cause he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
For real. Don't feel that way.
Is this a woman watch?
Nah, that's my watch.
This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
The Rolex.
What tell you to give me a watch?
Where you work at?
Me?
And
Yeah.
just down it right there.
Huh?
You know, punt cover
Yeah, where you work at?
because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field.
Oh,
They're
damn
really
it,
good
Dave.
at that.
I'm finna make that nigga mad. I'm gonna run that damn play right here. He's gonna get so goddamn mad. I'm gonna run to the other side. Let's see that.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Damn, I ain't got
Wide
time.
receiver
Oh! Get your shit together, man.
Play clock was all the way down to 2.
I ain't said the N word.
And
You right, though. I don't need to be cussing at all. Sorry, bro.
First half. Maybe a crease. Makes it past the marker. The 30. He's at the 10.
Oh, man. I'm kicking that raw shit out. That motherfucking fake spin so dope on you. Oh, shit.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half, that big, explosive play, that will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Fit the ball on the nigga at the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The running back has it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting that QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distance.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down. You know,
Oh, nigga play cheese plays that he can't stop the shit, man. That's crazy. Man.
Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
And you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the pressure. And the physical play forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm going to get it, brother.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Extending the play. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Oh, I thought I threw it.
Uses 3rd and final timeout. And they won't
be this mother.
Again for the remainder
man, this man pump fake, man. I double tapped it. Got it odd, man. Oh. Oh.
It's got themselves in a tough situation.
Yeah.
3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your 4th pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Washington State Cougars. And it's the Huskies looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
Trying to set the tone with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Throws it back. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, you know, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance.
Might have a chance. 30. 20. Touchdown, Missouri! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final touch, courtesy of that 76-yard sprint to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is touchdown at 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Lewis. Looking down the middle. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Bringing it back. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Offense comes out to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
And he's thrown another interception. Looking for more room. Sweet spin. Touchdown, Tiger. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump right.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Here's Lewis to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I love
it's
the
on
change in
YouTube.
decision making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Going long. He's got it down the field. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
So now it's 2nd and long. Moving out to the right. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Looking to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job
71-7.
the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Taylor wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Under fire. A little release to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on third down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wide receiver going in motion. Throws it back. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Taylor wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's caught. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Throwing, Lewis. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Makes a move. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll move the wide receiver. Taylor wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got...
Unloads it downfield. Goes high to pull it in. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. And you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Coming out with it, it's Bowie. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Back open in the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And here comes the offense on second down. Lewis. Fires to the right. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Hardy. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay.
Grabs it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Here's Lewis to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Working that left side now. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hardy again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, here's Hardy. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Mizzou will use its 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Buys a little time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 1st and 10 coming up. Taylor wants to throw. Trying to escape and breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Finds his big tight end. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved.
What I want you to do. Well, I told you that'd have been turning you right.
18.